Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Verena and in today's video I'm going to talk about investing for beginners. And I'm going to talk about what's the best way to get started and what advice I have for people that are brand new to this. And also really quick, I am not a financial advisor or professional or tax professional. I'm just speaking from my own experience. So I started investing in stocks several years ago, and recently, as of 2017, my husband and I started investing in real estate. And I started reading about finance and started to realize that the earlier you start investing, the more beneficial it's going to be later in your life. And I wish that I had started investing sooner. But better late than never, right? So the earlier you get started, the sooner you can make mistakes and learn from those mistakes. So I started by investing in the ETFs, which are the exchange traded funds, and also in dividend stocks. In my last video, I went over what dividend stocks are and how to make passive income with dividend stocks. For anyone that is not aware of what an ETF is a stock you can buy that has a collection of companies. VU, for example, holds over 500 companies from a single purchase. Let's get to our first step. Step number 1. So the first and the most important step is you need to pay yourself first. You need the money that you can put aside to save or to invest. And if you don't have that, if you don't take a percentage of what you make and put that aside, then it's really hard and almost impossible for you to be able to grow your net worth and to be able to make more money. And so whatever amount of money you're making right now, whether it's $1,000 a month or $5,000 or even $10,000 or even more than that, what I'm telling you next is very, very important. You have to take a percentage of what you make. I recommend 10% at a minimum. So you're going to take 10% and put that aside into a savings account. So now you might say,
wait, what? I don't have that kind of money. I live month to month. Is there any other way?
All right, let's take a step back. Maybe we need to go over first how to manage your money. You have to manage your finances and pay attention to your spendings weekly, because you should never be in a position where you live months to months. That's not a good position to be in. And like I said in one of my last videos where I talk about how to teach kids how to manage money, a lot of parents don't teach their kids how to manage money. And it's just such a personal subject. But it's never too late to learn about it. And that's why you're here. So for most people, the best thing to do is to lower their expenses. In one of my first videos, I talk about how I was able to save around $11,000 in just 1 year just by changing a few things in my life. And you have to know that you will have to make a few sacrifices. By the way, I'm really glad that you came across my channel. Don't forget to subscribe. It's just one click and it's free. And also don't forget to gently tap the like button to help spread this message. And if you hit the little bell icon on the bottom, then you will get notified every time I post a new video with new information about simple ways to make money, passive income, and my path to become financially independent. I also like to throw in life hacks and mom tips here and there because they're just really fun to make. All right, tip number 2. Once you have reached 3 months of your savings, you're probably going to ask yourself, okay, what now? All right, so let's talk about emergency funds or savings. Having an emergency fund is so important. If you don't have that, and if something happens that you can't work for an extended time and don't make money, you're gonna be in big trouble. So for example, let's say you make about $2,000 a month. Then you need to put at least $1,000 away, or let's say you make $4,000 a month, then you need to put at least $12,000 aside, and so on. And I mean, the more the better, so that you have at least a 3 months worth money supply. A 6 months would be even better, and this is so important. I also highly recommend the yield savings account. I use CAT and Ally Bank. Go click the link below to sign up to start your own high yield savings account. So once you have enough money in your savings account to cover you for at least 3 months, then any extra cash flow can be used to invest. All right, step number 3. Now let's begin the investing. Let's look for a broker. There are so many brokers out there, such as Robinhood, M1 Finance, there's Webull, there's Fidelity. I mean, the list goes on and on. There are just so many. And this is where you would buy and sell stocks. I have a few links in the description below if you want to click them and check them out to decide which one is best for you. All right, tip number 4, once you've decided on your broker, I would recommend starting the same way I started, by buying into the entire S&P 500. The S&P 500 has 500 publicly traded companies in the United States. VU is what I use and can be purchased for $311.18. And you could own a small fraction of multiple companies without needing to buy each stock individually for the full price. So first I owned $10,000 of VU. This way I didn't have to worry about a single company falling and being nervous at seeing my portfolio down. And I don't want to get too deep into history, but history has shown that over the past 100 years, the S&P 500 has always had bumps along the way. But over the long term, it has gone nowhere but up along with the United States economy. And as I had mentioned earlier, we do own some real estate properties, and I personally find it super interesting and I love the process of it all. It's not easy and you have to do a lot of research. I'm actually thinking about making a video about how to start real estate investing. Just comment below and let me know if this is something that you would be interested in. But for now, for beginners, the simplest thing would be to start investing in exchange traded funds, the ETFs. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!